What's going on, North Texas barbecue addicts? Hopefully everybody is getting prepared for Thanksgiving. We're going to be firing up my new wood-fired oven from G-Flame, and we're going to be putting in a turkey in that bad boy, roasting that at a high temperature. You're not going to miss out how this turkey turned out. Man, this was good. Y'all stick around. Alright guys, turkey day is right around the corner. I got my barbecue bro Josh with me from Sideways Barbecue. It's all about turkey today, right?
That's it.
We've got this awesome wood-fired oven from G-Flame. Excited to get it fired up. It's been rolling for a little bit this morning. We're maintaining 500 degrees. We want to get it up high and then we'll taper down and cook this bad boy. We'll talk more about that cooker here in a little bit. We've got this turkey here. It's time to get it spatchcocked, and what that means is we're going to take the spine out of the turkey so we can lay it flat and we can impart a whole bunch of flavor into this bird, and it's going to cook 10 times faster that way as well. So all kinds of good reasons to spatchcock turkeys or chickens, anything like that. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy turned around, and it's real simple to do. Let's start off. I'm going to take this tail off right here.
Now, do you think spatchcocking is better than just throwing the whole thing in there?
I think, spatchcocking, it's got its purpose. I mean, throwing a whole turkey together in an oven or a smoker or a grill or a fryer, it's awesome too. You can do that. You'll get all kinds of ways to cook that way. You can fill it with things like, we'll show you on the fried turkey video what we're going to stuff that bad boy with. But spatchcocking allows you to get flavor on the inside of the bird 10 times easier than if it's a whole bird. What do you think?
And also, I think that it's just it's juicier. It's a much more even cook, and you don't have to worry so much about the different hot spots of this turkey being too done on one side, and it's drying out on one. It's all kind of one even layer, and it all cooks at the same time. So especially if you're cooking on something like this with the wood-fired oven, most people would think that all you can do is just cook pizza on these things, and we're here to prove them wrong. Kenneth is he cooked some chicken the other night, and if you haven't watched that video, I mean, I watched it and I was like, man, I need to get a bite of that thing. It looks so good,
dude. I'm telling you.
He was like, we're gonna put a turkey on here, and
I think, and again, I think the reason they call it a pizza oven is because of the ability of it to be able to get so high in heat, which in that facet, it is an awesome cooker to use for pizzas and things like that. But like Josh was saying, an oven is an oven. Think about that. It's literally temperature like we talk about all the time. Anything you can cook in an oven, you can cook in a smoker. Anything you can cook in an oven, you can cook on this wood-fired oven right here. So, of course, we're going to cook pizzas, but we're going to blow y'all's minds with all kinds of stuff we're cooking. And today is a turkey. So, to spatchcock the turkey, you just follow the spine. I mean, some points might be a little tougher. Y'all saw I had to use 2 hands to kind of get it to break apart, but that's okay. I recommend shears. If you got a sharp knife, that's fine too. There we go. So, we got this spine out, and again, that's how you spatchcock it. You can use this for stocks. Obviously, cook it down if you want to. We're going to set that to the side right now. Next thing you want to do is you have this little cavity right here, a little breastbone. You want to make a little incision there right in the middle, and then flip this bird around. This is how we're going to get it to lay a little bit more flat for us while we're cooking. Just kind of give it a little CPR action. You want to hear that pop right there, and there you go. So that's what we're looking like. So you want to talk a little bit about the rubs that we're doing there?
Yeah, so if we're cooking at a high temperature, which is what this wood-fired oven is going to be about, one thing about poultry is that if you cook hot and fast, you just get a much more tender and a juicier turkey, chicken, anything that you're cooking that is poultry. So hot is the way to go, and we're, like I said, I saw his chicken video that he did, and man, you could, when he was taking just a bite of the drumstick, it was just literally like a mountain waterfall of just juices just dripping out of it. And that's the great thing about this. But when you use a rub in something like that, if you have sugar in it, it's what would sugar do if you put it in a pan with some water on your oven, your stove? it's at some point it's going to start caramelizing, then it's going to turn black and bitter. And a lot of times when people smoke their meats, they'll put a lot of sugar on there, and what's happening is it's doing the same thing. It's just going to caramelize on there, and then they wonder why their meat is bitter at the end of it. There's a couple of different reasons that could be, but a lot of times it's the sugar content that's in their rub. So what we're using today is just a Cajun rub, and there's no sugar in it.
This is your own rub, right?
This is our own rub. I've created this many years ago, but you can literally just buy your own rubs at the grocery store, local store. Just look at and make sure it doesn't have any sugar in it. But we use this is we call it our chicken rub at Sideways. But like I said, it's just a mixture of some kosher salt, some oregano. It's got paprika in it. It's got a little bit of smoked paprika in it. Some onion powder, some chili powder, garlic powder. You know, it's just all the stuff that you really want inside there. A little bit of cumin. So there's a million different recipes online. I'm sure you can find one if you really want to make it. It's just a lot easier. Instead of having a lot of leftover ingredients in your pantry that you may never use, just go buy you a little bottle of some great Cajun rub, and you'll be set to go.
So I don't know about you, you can do this either way, but what I like to do after I have it seasoned is just lightly spray it with some avocado oil or extra virgin olive oil, whichever one you have. I think it really helps adhere to the skin doing it after you season it. I don't think it really makes a difference. There's no science behind it, but that's what I like to do.
Yeah.
Just a real quick light spritz, stay up high. Automatically you can see it sticking to the skin a little bit. Nothing crazy. And again, just like we always say, we can touch up different areas once we get it onto the cooker, but that's what we got. Beautiful color on the bird already. Once we get it in, we're going to be cooking this in a pan just to make sure we don't get any crazy reactions from the heat. We don't want anything charring up on our bird. We got the inside of the turkey seasoned up. We got the outside of the turkey seasoned up, all spatchcocked and prepped. Next time we see y'all, we're going to toss it into this wood-fired oven. What do you think?
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Sounds like a plan. We'll see y'all here in a little bit. Alright y'all, we're back. It's just like that through the magic of YouTube. We're ready to get to cooking on the G-Flame. I'll have the information down below in the description box for this bad boy. Excited to have this on the channel. But we're running some hickory splits and some cherry chunks. I've got a couple hickory splits left. We'll throw in there as needed. But like I mentioned, we're going to throw it in a pan while it's cooking so we don't get any flare-ups or anything. So let's go ahead and get this in here. There we go. Man, that's looking pretty. So we're literally just going to sit this off to the side here. We're going to slide this in just like that. Scrunch it up a little bit. There we go. Just like that. That's going to get the ability for us to shut the door on the cooker there. I'm going to add one more chunk of some cherry in there. I love cherry with any kind of poultry. I love hickory with anything, so it's the best of both worlds. So we're gonna go ahead and toss some in there. What do y'all use at Sideways, Josh?
I use post oak. It's just here in Texas, it's real plentiful and easy to come by, and I like it just because it's a light smoke. It doesn't overpower like some mesquite wood would do. The fruit woods are fantastic for a light smoke. Plus, it gives a little bit of a sweeter taste, especially if you're not using any types of sugars or things like that. A lot of people, they love a heavy smoke taste, and like mesquite is the way to go. But hickory is a great one. It's a low profile, but a delicious taste that it puts on your wood, puts on your meat. And especially when you walk by someone smoking with hickory, I mean, it's like, oh man, that is going to be so good.
It's like relaxation. We got a turkey off camera over here frying up. We've been drinking on a little bit of coffee. We've got hickory and cherry wood in the air, and we got the internal thermometer in the turkey breast. We're going to be monitoring our temperatures. What are we shooting for, like 165, 170? What do you want to pull it at 160?
I would pull it at 160.
And let it rest, raise up, carry over in temperature while it's resting. So we're running around 500. It'll taper down. We'll catch back up with y'all. I'd say we'll check on this in 25 minutes. All right, it's time to check on this bird. We're running about 325, 400 range, fluctuating in and out there. And we're at 138 degrees internal on our turkey. Smelling awesome. Smelling awesome. Smells like holidays. Let's see here. Man, check that out. That is looking pretty. Let me bring y'all on for a close-up. There we go. We're starting to get a nice char on there from that wood fire roast. It's looking good. I'm gonna baste this with a little bit of butter, put it right back in the cooker, and next time I see y'all, this bad boy will be ready to eat. All right, barbecue addicts, we've got this rested for about 15-20 minutes. We maintained a cooking temperature between 300 to, at some points in time in the cook, it was up to 600 degrees, but it tapered down, and we got some beautiful skin on this. It smells insane. There's only one more thing to do, and that is to give it a try, of course. Got a nice drum there. What's that looking like?
Oh, amazing.
Beautiful. Tons of juice. We're gonna cut us off some of this breast and give it a shot. That's where all that flavor and juices is anyways. Look at that. Packed with juice, guys. It's literally puddling out. There we go. Check that out. Beautiful skin. Beautiful skin. Beautiful char. We're gonna turn this camera around and we're gonna give it a taste. Ooh-wee. Boy. All right, y'all. We spatchcocked that turkey. Seasoned it up with Josh's rub, his chicken rub, but like I've been saying all day, if it's got a feather, I think it's good to go.
Pretty much.
And we basted it literally one time with some butter. We maintained a temperature in between 400 up to 525. It got up to 600 degrees at the very start, but we knew it was going to taper down. And look at this. Completely juicy, great skin. And there's only one more thing to do, and that's give it a shot. Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Been good chilling. Wow, dude, it's hard to explain. You get like a smoky aspect, but it's dripping all over me. You get a smoky aspect, but it's like crispy as could be. Definitely oven roasted.
Oh yeah.
That crispiness is from the wood fire. You taste that smoke. We did the cherry wood, the hickory splits. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a huge believer in that wood-fired oven right there. Check that out, guys. So, again, we're gonna have G-Flame's information down below in the description box. This was a success. Definitely a nice spin on a turkey for Thanksgiving. Get you a wood-fired oven, any size will do. But again, we'll have G-Flame's information down below in the description box. Check out Sideways Barbecue, my barbecue bro Josh. He's making all kinds of good stuff. We've been cooking all day long and it's been a blast, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for having me out.
Yeah.
We got to do so many turkeys today, but man, I'm telling you, this is delicious. And if y'all could see this cutting board, there's like, I don't think the grooves in his cutting board is deep enough to contain all the juices that this thing, mouth is watering. I'm sorry, folks. This turkey is insane. So good. God.
You can't even like make that flavor up. I mean,
oh no, man, that is so good.
It's definitely comparable to roasted in an oven, but it's a wood-fired oven. So, again, guys, appreciate y'all stopping by. Until next time, peace. Y'all keep on barbecuing. I'll see y'all next time.